What's up guys, this is Ardenal7. Welcome back to another war video. This is Season 42, War 9, LVT versus PBT. This is a rematch from the beginning of the season, and today I am bringing 3 science champs. I've got Red Hulk, Thing, and Titania for Path 8 in Section 1, Node 21, Path 9 in Section 2, and Node 51. My first fight today is Red Hulk versus Scorpion on Node 17. That is the second fight on Path 8 in Section 1. Red Hulk is a great counter for a Scorpion defender because I will convert all the poisons into heat charges. So that ramps up Red Hulk faster, and also it makes it so I don't have to worry about the power sting at all. With this node, when you stay close to the defender, they're going to gain some fury buffs. And then also when the defender has 3 buffs, they will get a passive fury buff as well. So I'm more than happy to just bait SP1s, eat those into block to try to convert some poisons over. And then otherwise just, hit him a few times and then keep some distance, just keep those fury buffs down. There's not a lot of danger in this fight, but, preventing myself from needing to use more healing potions at the end is obviously better. We're not really worried about fight time, so I'm not trying to just blow through this as fast as I can. If I was, I would definitely turn suicides on. Red Hulk does a little bit better damage for sure. So just eat another SP1 there into block. I'm at 10 heat charges, and then he got his little evade there. Thankfully, he doesn't do too much damage. Red Hulk doesn't really have a way around that. When he has his Scorpion Sense on, I was just kind of parrying and doing 2 hits for a while, but just got a little impatient and hit him, while he had that up and wasn't stunned, and I ate the evade. But no big deal. The fight's totally under control. Throw SP1 and get the kill. Next up, I have Red Hulk versus Mojo on Node 21. Red Hulk, obviously great for the node. He's going to convert the incinerates and the poisons into heat charges, so he's going to ramp up nice and quickly. But this is definitely a fight where suicides can benefit. You don't want to be in a Mojo fight for too long. But for the most part, we're just going to play this like a normal Mojo fight. Try to bait SP1s, try to play around his prompts. There are times where you just can't, which makes it difficult. But there's definitely some things you could do with your masteries here to make this a little bit easier. You can turn dexterity off. You can turn suicides on. So when I dex back there, I get the precision buff, and then I hit him, and he gets a little bit of healing. Just kind of extends this fight out. He's also has MD running, so his power's always shooting back up after I dex. But I'm just going to hit him as much as I can here and throw the SP3 to get the finish. So I did eat some degeneration damage. I ate some damage through block. Like I said, this is kind of a dangerous fight. Mojo's a tough defender, but even without suicides, without turning dex off, still more than capable. Into Section 2, I've got Path 9. The first fight in Path 9, Node 35, is a Spider-Man-Supreme. I am going to nuke this fight with Titania. I did change my masteries around for this. I put on energy resistance, all 4 points, coagulate, all 3 points. So I'm going to take less damage from bleeds, and the energy resist is going to help a little bit with the shocks as well. But I used a PS1. I'm fully boosted. I've got the science power, back boosts, everything. So here I'm at my second Haymaker. I'm up to my SP3. Coming out of this as his SP1, I'm going to throw my SP3 and then immediately just dash in and do as much damage as I can during this nuke phase. So SP3 does good damage. A couple hits into him during my Haymaker. I'm at SP2, and the fight is done. Nice and easy. Next up, I've got Void on Node 45, which I'll be using Thing for. Thing's a great counter for this lane, for this node, but I am not proud of my performance here. A lot of things went wrong. I kind of just barely scrape out of this fight, which you will see shortly. So I shortened my second combo there to have 9 hits. That way, as soon as the first debuff lands on me, I will be able to hit the 10 threshold and cleanse that debuff. But as he dashes in, I just completely miss a parry. He hits me. My combo gets reset. So now I am behind on combo. Here I'm at 12 hits here. I need to get 8 more to be able to cleanse this next debuff. It's just not good when you take a hit against Void, and it just resets everything. So I'm trying to play catch up at this point. I throw my SP3, I'm going to be unstoppable and unblockable coming out of this, and up to 16 hits on my combo. So letting him throw his SP1, I'm going to dash in. There we go, I'm cleansing that debuff. I'm throwing a combo into him while I'm unblockable. I dex his SP2, and then right here, I've got another one on me with 30 hits because I overextended my combo there, and I throw an SP2 into block. So I tried to throw a 5-hit combo, but it got shortened into only 4, and then I threw the SP2, and he's able to recover and block when that missed input happens. Now I've got 2 debuffs on me. There I'm able to get back to 10 on the combo to get rid of 1, but I'm behind on health. He still has a debuff on me. This is not going as planned. Just sloppy play on my part, partially maybe an input problem with a missed parry and then not finishing my combo before the SP2, but definitely not the prettiest fight. There we go, I get the last one off, throw an SP1 to get the finish, but that was not clean, and I definitely wish I could have that one back. Quite a few health potions later, Thing is ready for my last fight this war, which is Thing versus Longshot on node 51. Thing is a tremendous counter for Longshot because he's bleed immune, which negates Longshot's SP1. He's Fate Seal immune, which negates Longshot's SP2. And then really I'm just left to contend with his SP3. I'm using an indestructible boost just in case I would ever push him there. But we also have a Wags pre-fight, so I can stun and not worry about Conflictor. And then I'm also just trying to avoid the Prowess Puncture as much as I can, alternating my light attacks and medium attacks. You'll see him occasionally get one, but not a big deal if there's only one on there. I'm not taking a ton of blocked hits anyway. Thing's Protection will also help if I do, push him to a couple Prowess and he throws a big SP2 or something into my block. Not a big deal. So there is the first of my indestructible charges gone, and there is the second, as I mistime a dex and a parry. So maybe just a little shaken from that last fight that didn't go perfectly, but there is not a ton of danger here. When I throw an SP3, I will have unstoppable and unblockable rather following this, so that is going to fuel some MD a little bit, so I just need to keep that in mind and make sure that I'm not pushing him to 2 bars of power or something where he's going to shoot up when these expire. But there he goes, he's got an SP2, which I dex away from. You see he's Pure of Heart there, so that Incinerate Fate Seal debuff does apply to me, but none of the bad karma are converted into Incinerates. But so far this fight's going well. I'm controlling space, I'm not trapped in my corner like I was at the very start. I'm obviously winning on health. This is just a matter of getting him to dump some power and finishing this fight out. So there I dex another SP2, I throw some combos, another combo, bait his SP1. I'm sitting on an SP3 here, so I think I'm just trying to find some space where I can throw it and not be too worried about his power coming out of it. Like I said, I did lose at least 2 of those indestructible, and I was worried that I had lost all 3. So I do not want to push him to an SP3. So bait his SP2. There I take it on the block and trigger's protection, but I throw my SP3 finally. Little long animation time, come out of this. He's nice and low. We'll be able to finish him off here shortly. One more combo, and it is done. So we get through War 9, still going deathless. I'm 44-0 on the season. I know there was some issues today with the update and Kabam pushing the defender tactic back to its pre-nerf form. So there's a chance that this war won't count towards the season, but LVT is still counting deaths, so my streak still matters here. Happy to make it through. Thanks for watching, guys.